what's going on out there. Got a nice little event going on. Take advantage of it, because you know I love free stuff, so go ahead and take advantage of this. This is the second run that I'm doing. I wasn't sure how this run was going to turn out, but I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what it's about. So you can get, you know, little benefits from the run or whatever. This is the rules right here. I'm going to go into all the details, but this is what we, you know, this is what the developers allow us to do in game. So it gives us an insight on what to do and whatnot. Probably show some of the information. So this is it right here. I should have been signed in already, but I'm gonna go and sign in. Y'all won't see the password because I ain't showing y'all that, so y'all can forget about that. But y'all see my email. Maybe you may want to email me or whatever, so I'll let you see that much. Got a couple emails anyway. This is mainly my business email. That me and my wife share. This is before I actually got my individual email. So wasn't sure I was gonna do the runs. Well, finish the runs today. I already finished one run, and I had to go and take a breather. So we got it. I think we got until January 15th to finish this out or whatever. So it's gonna be very interesting. So this is it. This is actually my old name, which I couldn't. It wouldn't allow me to change it. This is all my little information based between all the games. This is all the little achievements that you get. This is the first run that I did before, and I was like I had like 4 minutes and 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to get the run done. So I'm about to grab this other run. So I got a few runs I got to do. They saying according to both platforms, you can do split it up, or you can do finish everything up on both on one platform. Well, one game. So I'll probably split it up. Probably do 6 and 6, or I'll probably do 12 and 12 or whatever. Well, if they allow me to complete the run, I might continue to do the run anyway, just to see what they're gonna give us. But they say that we're supposed to get all kinds of stuff. A lot of this stuff you can sell it for a profit, not for money as a whole, but money towards another game and stuff like that. That's the beauty that of playing excuse me, Steam games. So this is all my work that I've done throughout my years. You know, this is technically personal gallery right here. Those were my most important moments. I got so many of these moments, you know, so it is what it is. So this is the beauty of being able to, you know, reap the benefit of the game. And this is where you can actually get the plate, specialize your plate. You know, you can go here because it's all, because technically when you start the game, this is what you got to do. This is everybody else's, other people that have been playing the game. You know, so it's always somebody doing something. So I didn't talk enough about that part. Now I need to get back in. So this is the event. You know, you get a paint job, you get various other little stuff that you get. Personal goal is only contribution to 12 or more deliveries of gifts will gain you a World of Trucks achievement. You get your little sock accessory that you can put. Supposed to have some goodies in there. I don't know what it is, you know, but this is something that they do every year. It's nothing different. It's just another I'll call it another event that that the developers SCS software allow us to take part of via World of Trucks. So that's another incentive that allows you to get into, do more in the game, and that's, but I think there's some other stuff that they want us to do, because each tier of 200 stars will unlock unique community rewards. So once the community is done, once the community is working just like I'm working and anybody else is working, but everybody first has to work out their own. And then once they work out their own, I'm gonna try to see if I can click on another area so you can kind of see exactly where I'm coming from. So this is the event, and this is what you get, So this is something that they always had allowed us to do. So they asking, because they had an event a few years ago where we had took part of a landslide that was in California. They're a true landslide. So this is what we get a chance to do, and then that's the gift that we get, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I can't go in detail, but that's the paint job that you get. I'm not so big on a lot of unnecessary stuff, but I like free stuff, so I'm gonna take advantage of this, and it just gives me more of an incentive. I like the events because it keeps us grounded in the game, regardless of what it is. I try to support it, because that's once you see that, then that brings more of a business, more of a stronger business aspect, so I already did. So I got 2 stars already. So I got to reach 200. So and then this is the Europe side, and this is the American side, and each city has to hit 1,000 stars. So each one of these cities, so they're gonna hit it, because the community is just going ham on this. Flagstaff is just getting hit. Look at by the numbers, it's just jumping back and forth. So if I don't take advantage of this now, I'm gonna lose out. But there's plenty of work. There's plenty of work for everybody to do. Prague is the most. Is where developers are from. So you have a lot of people that are out here. Actually, I'm talking about human beings out here working, putting in work, and on the virtual side of the game. So I don't always, you'd be surprised when you get individuals together. You'd be surprised what they can do. So that's mainly what we're doing. So I'm gonna go in and get this run, jumping off, and I'm already got my run already. I should have it already set. So I look forward to doing these events, any event that they have me do, and then I just try to play my role in it as being a supporter as much as I can. Some things I don't agree with, and that's just me being frank, but some things I like free stuff, in some cases. So I'm gonna go in and get this free stuff right here. So that's my little, let's see, I'm driving I'm not gonna drive the stick shift today. I drive the automatic today, because those other times I was driving the stick and the truck wasn't really performing like it should have, because it needs to be updated, needs some other work done to the transmission and stuff. So the automatic is a little bit better, plus it's less wear and tear on myself, because after this I still got to go to work. I still got to go to work. I still got to go and get this money for real. So this may be fun and games. I got to go and get this money now. So we got so we got gifts, 43,500 pounds, Kings, man. Walbert might cut a couple videos of this. I don't know how far a person would, anybody want to follow me on this. I won't have time to actually live stream it, because just like I said, my body can't take that kind of pressure, but I try to do the best I can to share as much content I'm on, and keep y'all up to date on what's going on. I'll probably post a link to that event, so those that are actually playing the game. They may not be grounded or they may be new to the game. You know, so we got 3 hours and 30 minutes on this. Plus, I'm running the track IR. So now y'all get a chance to see me running track IR. That's another reason why I had the triple monitors. So now we need to turn these wipers on. I just set my see, I gotta go and get some sleep, y'all. I gotta go and get some sleep. But I'm not gonna even worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out. I started to go ahead and knock it out, but it's only, see, they gonna give me 8 hours, so I'm gonna be late with the run. You know, if I go and drop the run off anyway, late. But if I see there's only so many $200 that they gonna deem me, but you know, there I'm a lot of them to deem me on. But I got 20 million trillion, whatever it is, in here. Plus, I do have a couple mods that are advancing me a little bit because I wanted to advance my level. I already explained on the last video that I was not sitting on here taking months and months to advance. I'm just sorry I can't do it. I can do it if I need to do it, but I think y'all be bored to death if I do that. So I wouldn't even want to do it. Plus, something fixed my my map. I don't know if, I think I might have had a conflict with another truck or something. They did come up with the Windstar. I mean, not the Windstar, the Lone Star. Excuse me. Some new items. They supposed to have fix the sounds. You know, well, the developers are not going to fix the sounds, you know, because that's as far as they're going to go with the sounds. But this does give the opportunity for the modders to go on ahead and show their talent, you know, like I got, I don't know if y'all can see, I got the chrome bumper. So that's something that one of the modders that put together.
Get ready to turn left.
And they deem us for everything, but I don't care anyway because I'm making too much money anyway. Plus, the way I have a profile advancer in here, because we were at 30, and we only went to 30. So I'm at 50 now, level 50. So that'll give y'all the opportunity to see the other
Turn left.
trailers that I can pull and stuff like that. Trust me, I mean, I've been doing this for a while, so what I do isn't you know, I just pretty much had to advance the game because it's just too tedious to be, you know, starting from scratch trying to play this game. I'm just being as real as I can be, because it will be taking too long. And the game is designed for you to take your time or whatever, and I'll take my time around the roads or around the curves, and you know, I cruise or whatever. Just like one of my buddies has said, "Oh, slow down the truck," not knowing that I was testing the truck out because that was my first time actually driving the truck, so I wanted to see exactly what are the new little features in it. Now, normally I take my time. I normally keep my speed, you know, because I know that and I think this truck is sort of top heavy, which they might have to adjust it, and I can adjust it, but it will break the game. You know, some things you can't do to these trucks. You can actually you can take the base parts of the game and actually create your own truck and trailers and stuff like that, but you can't use you can't actually take the default truck and actually actually customize it. You know, you'll mess the game up. It's so easy to mess the game. You can crash the game, or you can you have to reset the game. Now, that's just the way it is. So, and then some points are actually locked, so you can't do what you want anyway. I think the last time I actually see, they gonna keep hitting me with that sleep. Even the cop was there, so he got me with another $400. You know, but soon once I so this is another thing that y'all can do. And those that may have got the game for free, I mean got the game for not for free, but that are new to the game, this is what you have to deal with it when you have to deal with the sleep part. Now they're not gonna just continue to fine you for sleep avoidance. They're gonna also they're gonna simulate you actually falling asleep. So sooner or later I'll be blacking out. So, and that's where it gets real dangerous, because then you don't know where this truck is going in, because once the screen start getting black, you just you know, yeah, see, they're gonna keep deeming me with that as long as that thing is black. Now normally I would go into the settings, and I'll go in here real quick so y'all can see. Oh, here we go. We got, because I'm about tired of this noise, I'm gonna go in and let them go in here, and as long as I get the load down the road, it's fine. Now technically ain't always it being on time, but it does mean a whole lot when you're trying to make money, because you technically out the gate when you're playing the game, as a newbie, they only give you $1,500. So how much you think you're gonna make when you're trying to get your truck? See, there you go. We dozing off now already. We about to crash. We about to freaking crash. That's why I said it's time to go and park the truck. It's good. It's time to go and park the truck. We just get to the motel, and I'm about to take a picture of the motel so they can say, "Oh shoot, Croc. You better go into this hotel and go to sleep before they go in there and continue to tax your tail." So, you know, and normally I had the music going to kind of help me. You know, now what I'm gonna do is, since it already sends me, I just shut it down, press the button, then it's gonna put me to sleep. Now this run still may be late. Now watch this. Now we go back here. Okay, well, it's only 3 hours, so it still gives us 3 hours and 47 minutes. So we still have a chance to get the load down the road. Plus, all the loads have to be external contract loads, all of them. I forgot all these folks need work, but I'm not gonna keep playing with them. I mean, I'll let them go. You know, they can walk out the door. I ended up getting rid of their trucks because they were bogus trucks. They weren't even real trucks. They actually just put ghost trucks in here, and I kind of got tired of those ghost trucks. So whatever, they can walk off. I don't care, because technically I don't need them anyway, because I got enough money in my pocket. But the new feature, I mean, not the new feature. While I'm saying it, it's this little feature is in the workshop, in the Steam workshop, where it allows you to advance your truck. But I don't recommend it if you're a newbie. If you're not, savvy enough to play the game, right now, I would still stay in training for a minute. You know, get a feel of the truck, take the quick jobs, things of that nature, so you can get a little bit better in dealing with the controls and stuff. Because if you go into the server, see, I was supposed to went into the server, but the server is I have to downgrade in order to get in the server now, because because my game had it advanced, so I can downgrade to go into the server. That's what I want to do, but I can care less about it, because I'm used to going and do this thing on my own. And normally the trolls like to be in the server. Then they know you trying to get work done. Then they want to go on and taunt you and stuff like that. I've had videos. I've done it. I've had videos of it. I've done it before. Plus, this is one of my other profiles, SLC Logistics. So I got a lot of companies within the game itself. So I'm gonna go on and finish this up. So we can go on and fire her back up. So now the thing about it is where now we got night driving. So this is what you contend with. You know, so I mean, just to do half of the stuff I've been doing on here myself, I have to have some years. You know, you can't just. I mean, you got some creative folks or you know, some kids can play the game better than some adults, and you just have to grow on you. It takes time to learn this game, you know. Just takes time. I have the beacons on because that I won't have to worry about the AIs running into me, because now they start respecting the when you have your beacons on. So look like they since last year or the couple years, because I probably will do a Euro Truck. That'll probably be my way of getting some content for Euro Truck. See, they just like I said, they gonna deem us for everything, and I don't care, you know. I don't care because I got enough money. So, and what I wish I could do is actually, I need to move up a little bit. Hold on a minute, y'all. Put this thing on pause real quick. It's another reason why I don't like to use this thing all the time, but it's okay because a lot of times I don't use it enough. But this track R, yeah, now it simulate me actually being in the driver's seat and things of that nature, so I like it. You know, sometimes I don't use it because it's kind of pointless. You know, the reason why I say that. I'm stuck. Hold on. Stuck. Need to move my mic. This is where I gotta figure out how to actually. I might have to. I gotta reset my track R. There we go. And sometimes it conflicts, you know, because I have my camera rotation set, and you know, so sometimes I'll be all over the place. Sometimes I try to hold, you know, my position, my neck positioning, and it can be challenging a little bit when you using the track R. Sometimes I actually lock the track R so I can go on ahead and not be all over the place. But the track R, it's sort of a costly component, but it technically came from, it gives you 6 degrees of rotation. So that means you can go left, you can go right, you can go up, you can go down, you can roll your head back, forth, stuff like that. And technically what it comes from is,
exit right.
Planes. You know, you can use it on the plane games, and you can use it on the train games, some train games, and some games you can use it on, and there's a list that you can look into to find out what you can use it for and what you can't use it for. So, there's the software is actually technically set up within the component itself, so it's like self-contained. It's like its own little computer, and it's got its own little chip and stuff like this. It's a nice little feature. I got the little thing that goes on your hat. So if you actually looked at my picture, one of my profile pictures, you'll see me with my hat on and my headphones on. Normally, that was a picture that I took when I was actually in game or whatever. So I took the picture and used it, you know. So now, I mean, I can use technically any kind of picture I want to do whatever I want. So we got an hour and 56 minutes. I'm gonna try to get the lowest runs I can cumulatively possibly get, because I don't have time to be sitting over here all day. I just can't, you know. And they allow you to get, I think normally when you're dealing with an event, any event, is no more than 300 miles, you know. Now on Euro Truck, I think it's like 300 kilometers, no less than 300 kilometers that you can drive to get the right load where it's counted, you know. But it's good they allow us to on either platform, because there's some that don't even play Euro Truck, which I feel sorry for you, because I like both games. I don't give a care, you know. I like both games. I can play the European side and I know how to drive on the wrong side of the road, as they say, and I can also play the game as it is. So, you know, I mean, Euro Truck actually came out before American Truck, So I'm more when it comes down to the features of Euro Truck, I'm more familiar with it. But the American side is okay. You know, they still have a lot of work to do in regards of it. But other than that, it's not bad. I'm trying to keep this this Tracker R stable. Plus, you got a chance to see the mods, because if I was in the server, you wouldn't be able to see the mods. You would see somebody else, but you wouldn't be able to see the mods. So I know I got a lot of fans that like mods. I like the mods too, but as long as it's not conflicting the game, I like it. I don't care, you know. But I like my game to be, you know, clear, or you know, I don't expect it to be perfect, but I don't expect it to be all choppy and all flipped out, and I got to work harder to actually perform, you know. So sometimes you'll see me out here playing, and then sometimes you won't see me out here playing, you know. So, but I did get a massager. My wife got me a massager. I got a couple massagers for my little ailment or whatever. I am in the process of going to get checked out to find out how bad I've damaged my back, you know. And there's various other people could probably relate, because if you do a lot of sitting, especially in front of this computer, that's another way of damaging your back, you know, because a lot of people a lot of times they think it's just a normal back pain, but it isn't always the case, because I found out outside of sciatica, there's some other little ailments that you can inherit it, you know, by sitting too long, or you know, or being a little bit older, or you know, not exercising enough. And it's just a whole lot of stuff that you have to contend with. So and that's the thing I'll be looking at, you know. So I know I got a few driver buddies that actually follow me, you know, follow my game and stuff like that, and I know they can relate to it, because they are in the driver's seat 24 hours, or as many hours as the job required them to be in. So I understand. I'm a driver myself, you know, but I do local work, you know. I don't I haul people, but I don't haul cargo, you know. But cargo is cargo, you know, even if it's people, even if it's whatever you got on your truck or in your vehicle. I mean, when it comes out of that cop pulling you over, he don't care what it is. I mean, we are all the same when it comes down to we getting pulled over. You know, that's just the way it is. I'm gonna put this thing in cruise. And try to rest my leg a little bit. Yeah, and the thing about it, I love the mod so deep that I could overwork the game, you know. So, and then some mods may be outdated, and they would show their colors, you know. It would show the texture problems, they would show this problem, that problems, you know. I got a few trucks that I had updated myself. I didn't get a chance, well, I did get a chance to put airlines in them, and they come to find out the game already had the airlines, so it was like a conflict. So I started just not doing anything, you know. Now I want to learn how to do textures and update my textures and stuff. That's one thing I want to learn how to do. You know, that's one thing I want to learn how to do. I want to learn how to change colors or stuff like that, and a little bit more of the coding. That's what I want to advance in, so I can be able to put my own stuff in. I do enough. I mean, I'm in ZModder, and you have ZModder, you have Blender, you have there's other little modding platforms that can be very expensive. You know, you can pay into them, and it's like a monthly description. But you get, I mean, it's technically your game has to be. I mean, not your game. Your computer has to be up to par to be able to receive those things. You know, like there's one that's called Maya. I think I forgot the name of it, but I know I don't know if they use Maya in this game, you know, for the work on this game. I mean, well, to create mods for it, but I know Blender. A lot of people use Blender. You know, they use ZModder. You know, Blender is pretty much free, so who isn't gonna, you know, use ZModder? They want money. You know, they want a monthly subscription, and you know, it is what it is. All right, we about to drop this off. I may grab another run, you know, and just like I said, it's only predicated on how long it's going to take. Because if it's too long, I'm not going to be able to handle it. Because, you know, I do a lot of sitting on my job, where you know I can't sit too long. You know, it's just bad until I can get things together. I'm sort of tall, so I don't know. I'm not no short person. You know, and normally,
here we are, safe and
you know, but I don't think the condition is a short person's condition, because anybody can get sciatica, you know, or have back problems, back spasms, or whatever. You know, it just is what it is. Okay, we're gonna drop this off. I'm not gonna take no pictures. I'm gonna let it, you know, this is good enough for me. I don't, you know, I'm not gonna make it perfect. You know, maybe if you want to make it perfect, then that's on your game. You do that on your game. I'm not gonna do it. As long as it say green, that's good enough for me. And then it synchronizes with World Trucks, because technically, so I'm gonna let this. Now this is the. So I made 10 million extra dollars, even though it don't mean anything. And then also, instead of 50, we at level 50. We at level 70. So, like I was saying with the other video, the experience. That's what you're dealing with. So you have to get past all of that just to even get. I mean, so you could work. It's almost working. It's almost bad as working a job. So you got gifts delivered from Grand Canyon Village to Kingman. So I'm gonna grab another run. I got a couple runs. I think I got another. I think I'm gonna post that other video sooner or later. See, here go one. That's 21 hours. Ain't no way I'm driving 21 hours. I'm sorry. So these are all the actual states that are actually done. You know. And also you can hover over the cities. You know. See, that's why I said this is now they have really opened this up. I mean, where it's more of a virtual side of the game now. I mean, it's beautiful how they did it, because now, you know, it's gonna be I think the AI is technically gonna be working for us, and we're gonna actually see them on the road according to this map. You know, because like for instance, I can go in here real quick. Well, I'm not gonna go in here real quick. I'm gonna go in and get this other run, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it as 8 hours, because if I can get one shorter than that, I'll get it. See, that one's 2 hours. I'll go with it. I don't know if I don't think there's a limit on the mileage. It's just getting the work done. So I'm gonna take advantage of this. So, and just don't pay attention to the price. But I'm gonna kind of show y'all real quick what that is. While I'm in here, I'm gonna go ahead and synchronize my run. And then some may be interested in that mod, but I think that mod could be overbearing, you know, because then it's like unrealistic. It's giving you money that's like sort of unrealistically speaking. But I'm gonna see if I can save this real quick, even though, and it's calculating, and that's what I like about that, because I had a couple events that I didn't get paid for, you know. So. But if you go into the profiles, we're gonna go back out, and I'm gonna go and show y'all that mod that I have, because I technically can take that mod out now. But you go into your mod manager, and I actually got a copy of it off the mod site. Mod site mods are okay, but if you're not an expert or really understand how mods are and things of that nature, I wouldn't even recommend it. Because sometimes it could have magware and stuff like that. If you don't know how to take it off, I wouldn't even recommend using it. So this is it right here. That's the profile jumpstart. So I'm gonna go into the information thing so you can get an opportunity to see. Somebody actually had updated it for me, which it gives you profile jumpstart, cash and XP boost. And I technically only use this only if wow, I didn't even know about all this stuff. Hey, look at all these. There's all this donation. So you got Bitcoin Cash. Man, I didn't even. Somebody was actually talking to this guy. One guy, I didn't even know they had something beyond Bitcoin. Man, they got all kinds of digital currency. Wow, that's beautiful. But I don't get into all that because I don't. I mean, I'm very, private about a lot of my stuff. But this is it, the profile jumpstart. This is a great, what's the name? That's only if you have other, I would say other profiles, or you have profiles that were already done and you want to use that to, to kind of advance yourself. But other than that, I forgot about this. I like these advertisements, because that's something, but technically if I was in the server, all this would be deactivated, so you can't use the mods in the server. There's mods that can be used only there if they allow them. So I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna take this down for now, deactivate this for now. I already got enough money already. I wasn't even trying to make that kind of money. Oh, also, I'm gonna see if I can actually, because a lot of times you have to like for here, these are supposed to be the sounds for the truck. Okay, for the new Windstar truck. So all that new sounds is the horn and turbos. Okay, that's all they rework. See, there's another set of sounds that they had. Creech Bomb actually made some sounds. I gotta see where I can find them at. They somewhere in here. I got a lot of mods in here, man. It's just, I'm gonna try this K100E truck and add-on, trailer add-on. I like that. I love those straight trucks. I'm not gonna use this because I thought it worked when you bagged up. I didn't like that. Let me see if I can find. So it's all, you got all kinds of engines, transmissions. It's all kinds of ways to actually advance the game so you can enjoy it, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Let me see, what else? I was looking for something else. Oh, this is what I wanted. Now, and this is where I have to be careful because I started going crazy with these mods, and to give your truck a different sound and things of that nature is a beautiful thing. So there was something else that I know what it is. I was supposed to be looking for Creech Bomb sounds. Let me see if I can find those sounds. He redid the things and I can't even find them. It's crazy. I can't find those sounds. Okay. Sounds. I like the alarm thing too. And then this is another sound pack thing that I used to use. Here it is right here. I knew it was in here somewhere. I knew he had put them in here. I just couldn't find them. I'm like, because all he did was, he said all he did was add the Lone Star in there. So this is, this is all it is. He used to use the Creech Bomb sound pack 2.8 on the SES Lone Star. So all he did was change the file names, which I did it before. I've done it before because I actually took my added some other sounds to another trucking pack. So I didn't bother to use it. You know, so, and then this is where you get the open lopes. You know, you can put the open lopes if you want. Open lope sounds. You know, put the open lope. And I try not to put too much of this stuff in here because it bogs the game down. You know, it just bogs the game down. I don't know if is it because my well, I got a pretty decent as far as my understanding, I got a pretty decent losing thought. Pretty decent graphics card. It's just that, you know, I just get tired of buying stuff. You know, people don't understand, you know, you can get tired of buying stuff. So I'm gonna try to go on and get this done. This will be the last run right here, because I gotta work tonight. I don't want to be wearing myself out on the game, you know. And then, but there's some folks that are just going, they just rolling. I mean, just rolling, you know, and they trying to get the job done, and then they trying to, you know, they got VTCs. I got VTCs too, but I'm not into that, all that like that. Now, I wish I had a team, you know, to get a lot of stuff done. And then also on my, I don't know if I actually have it on my Facebook page, but I do have it on my YouTube page where my company is on there. You know, I'm registered with Trucks Book. I didn't get the full benefit because I don't have the money. I mean, it's way out of my budget. So a lot of this stuff I just can't afford to pay for, unfortunately. You know. So yeah, let's get back in. Now that's why when I went into the, well, I didn't do it on the first run. I should have went on ahead and recorded it, but I just didn't feel like it. I'm sorry. Just didn't feel like it. I didn't even feel like it recorded this. I'm sorry. I mean, my apologies if y'all think I ain't supposed to feel some type of way. I mean, this sciatica situation is bad, man. It's just bad. It just stops you don't wanna. It make you not want to do anything, and it's sad, but that's just the way it is. So, plus this is how you lock it out. So that's how you lock out the track IR. You know, if I lock it out, then I can lock it out. See, I can't move it, if y'all can notice, but I can lock it. Normally I lock it out like about here, and that's good enough for me. And then once I actually go out, then I go right there, then it straightens out.
Ready to roll.
Now my truck might sound a little bit better now. I don't know. Now if you notice, I went out of the game. Now my dashboard is broke. That's why I said I don't have time for the mods, because at the end of the day, the mods break my stuff. You know, it just breaks my stuff. You know, and cause like I said, oh, I forgot. Right at the bottom of here, I don't know if y'all can read it. It says the game contains unauthorized modifications. No support is available for modified game. In case of problems or crashes, try to remove your mod packs. So evidently, it's meaning don't use the mods. Don't use the mods. You know, all these people talking about they need work. Well, I mean, you can quit. I don't care. I mean, you can quit. Sorry. You know, I mean, I hate to be bad about it, but this is where you can borrow money. You know, you can borrow up to, you know, so much money, because that's the only way you can get another truck, and then they make you pay for that. You know, everything you paying for on this game, they ain't gonna just have you out here just doing whatever and think you just, we get everything is for free. No, it ain't nothing free. Nothing free at all, man. You know, and it's simulating the actual aspects of the game. You know. Now also, let me see. Was I able to? Because those that may not know, this is let's see. See, now y'all can kind of see how stuff that opened up a little bit more. See, here go. Oh, I thought those were the trucks. But you can haul trucks now, and I wish they would go on ahead and give us some more trucks. You know, I hate to just be running just the T680s, and that's all I'm running. And they got all these other trucks that are in game that could be towed the same way. I don't understand it. You know, just give us some more stuff. I mean, I'm grateful. And even the modders could give us some more stuff, but they won't do it. They won't freaking do it. They want to make us pay for everything. Oh, you got to pay for this. You got to pay for that. You know. Oh, you know. You gonna have to pay for this and pay for that. Let me see. Oh, I gotta back up. I'm in the wrong. Here we go. Now you see, that's why I like the sound. I like that. I like that. That's nice. Yeah, I love that sound. Yeah, Freedom Trucking actually made that sound. That's a Linux. That's the Linux sound from the from an actual garbage truck. It's a beautiful sound. I actually made a sound. I just gotta format it. It has the same sound, but this is on the Steam Workshop. I'm gonna create one for myself and actually put my name on it. You know, because all I had to do was clean it up and we too far over. Need to get over a little bit. Ooh, dang, got damaged. Ooh wee. Damage good, damage goods. You don't want to damage the goods, y'all. They ain't gonna want to pay us.
Drive safe.
Alright. Alright. Hold on, give me a minute. I gotta let my kids in. Knocking on the door. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Got the noise, my noisy kids are here, so hold on a minute. The noisy crew is here. So, just like I said, this is the last run. Let's see. So I ain't got to tell y'all what kind of. I mean, the gifts is the same size, same gifts. It's just going to a different destination. So 43,500. That's what it is. Going to Flagstaff sell goods. So we're gonna go on ahead and get rolling. I'm gonna turn these beacons on because that's special delivery. All right. Even my truck even sound better. Wow, I like that. Yeah, that truck sound good. Yeah. You see my horns? Got a horn. Oh yeah, now we cooking with gas. Yeah, we cooking with gas now, y'all. Look, I gotta see how the signs work. See how you actually got the autos on. Yeah, but I had got my sound from a garbage truck, and that's mainly what it is. You can get it off of I got it off of rollback granite rollback. I had recorded off my phone through my phone. That's where you mainly get a lot of your sounds from, you know. And then you clean them up, and then you go on ahead and reformat it so it can be read in you reformat it so you can so the game can read it. And that's all it is to it. Once you get it, you know, create other files that the game needs to communicate and to be able to override the actual default sounds, then there you go, you got a mod. It's very simple. And then like I know there's a lot of modders are uploading on the workshop, which I don't know if I'm gonna put mine on the workshop. I may do it, but it has to be technically top notch when they, you know, a lot of times You know, it has to go through a screening in order for it to you to upload it. You know, so I don't know if they have a software. I have the software already downloaded. Wasn't sure because I might put my other trucks that I edited because no one else wanted to edit them, and I wasn't looking for the developer. I mean the one that created it to fix it. You know, I wasn't gonna do it. You know, because everybody always talking about, oh well, you need to talk to the author and talk to the person that actually created it. What if they don't exist anymore? They may be dead. I don't know. You know, why would I go through all that and you can go on ahead and edit it? You know, but just like I said, that's just being simple. Instead of just taking it, edit it, and give the people their credit. Simple. That's all you have to do. That's all I would do. You know, I don't want all the credit. You know, but I want to be able to create stuff for other people to enjoy, and then I want them to reap the benefit. Like I had these heavy haul trucks that I created. I mean, that I had edited them. I had upgraded the chassis files. I upgraded the sound files. I actually added more motors in them, more transmissions, and they're 8x4 trucks. No one would do it. I sent them out there to the community. No one wanted to help me out. I'm like, y'all. So I mean, I don't understand. I mean, you want me? I mean, y'all. I don't understand. You know, if you really don't want nobody, you want to keep all the proceeds, all this and all. You want to keep everything all. You want to keep things toxic. That's let me cut to the chase. Bull crap. Let me pull that. Let me just cut to the chase. You know, if you want to keep things toxic, you're not going to go far. I don't care who you are, what you are. You know, that's not no threat. You know, that's not me threatening anybody. That's not me causing any problems for nobody or nothing like that. It's just that's what it is. That's what it's going to be. Because why? Because who likes a toxic environment? I don't know nobody that likes a toxic environment. I don't care who you are. And that's not me venting out or nothing. It's just that I'm getting tired of people trying to micromanage folks. Even, I mean, in everything. And then you have to be careful with the disability. People that have disabilities. You better watch yourself with these with people that have disabilities. They have rights. You know, they have rights. And you have to be careful.
Okay.
You want to pick, you want to moan and groan, and people be wondering why I don't stream. Why? I don't have to stream. You know, why should I have to stream and I have to worry about somebody trying to come in my stream causing problems? You know, I can actually upload and, you know, I can ignore you. You know, you can come in there, you can leave a like or leave your comment. You may not like me or whatever it is, and it don't matter because at the end of the day, I am comfortable in my own skin, like I said before, and I refuse to let somebody kill my vibe. You know, I just refuse to do it. You know, and it just irks my nerve how people are so phony. You know, they're so phony. You know, they're so phony. You know, and they use certain things, certain tools to get their way. They use whatever they can to get their way. You know, they think somebody trying to steal their people. You don't owe nobody. Who's your people? I mean, if nobody, I mean, I don't understand. But, you know, I mean, I have every right, you know, as long as I'm not breaking the rules of Facebook or breaking the rules of YouTube, there's freedom of speech and there's freedom of religion. That's what the amendments are for. And I can give my views or whatever it is, you know, because I don't have to deal with that. You know, and I don't know why people are so toxic, you know, and then you talking about love. You don't love nobody. You love yourself. You know, you love yourself.
Right.
You know, I deal with a lot of people in the world, you know, and they don't like me, and it's okay, you know, and my, you know, family, friends, so-called friends, you know, people picking on people, bullying people, and don't realize that stuff is old news now. People are not dealing with that stuff no more. They don't, you know, And it's sad, but you should never have to worry about that kind of environment. That's a toxic environment. You know, toxic environment. You got everybody's trying to micromanage everybody, but they don't even know how to be a leader. You know, they don't know how to be a leader. And to be a leader, it takes responsibility to be a leader. You know, it takes full-fledged responsibility to be a leader. You know. I think my frame rate is looking good. I guess they look like they're up higher than what they normally are, because in the other time it'd be choppy. You know, but the thing about it is I still show my love, I still show my concern, I still try to bring the best of content as humanly possible as I can, because I can't do no more than what I am. I am human. So, you know, what else? I'm not a dog, I'm not a cat, I'm not an animal. You know, I'm a human being. So the thing about it is we talk the talk, but there's no leaders. There's no leaders. I mean, all the way across the board. I'm not gonna get into politics. I'm talking about all the way across the board. You know, and it's sad. You know, it's sad. But we enjoy the game. We're gonna enjoy the game. We got 2 hours, 16 minutes. This is me just talking. You know, just keeping the vibe, whatever. You know. And I appreciate everybody that's been supporting me, and fans and follows and all that good jazz, because I mean, you know, and I support everybody. Even the one knuckleheads that are ignorant to the fact, you know. But I don't have to support you. I don't have to come into your stream. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to deal with you, you know. And that's what actually pushed me a whole lot to actually create my own page. You know, now you come on my page with that craziness, you got a lawsuit. I mean, you straight up. I know my rights, and Facebook know my rights. My attorneys know my rights, and we can go blow for blow. We can go, you know. And I'm covered across the states, all 50 states. My protection hits all 50 states and 4 Canadian provinces, and also is breaking ground in the UK, which is mainly where SES is. So you know, I'm not gonna go into detail of who we are and what we do and all that good jazz, but I know I got a client I got to talk to. I don't know if I'm gonna talk to him or my wife gonna talk to him, but I always try not to be the voice all the time, because people, you know, sometimes I could talk too much. You know, sometimes I can talk too much. And instead of just letting the chips fall where they may or whatever, you know. And this truck sound nice. Woo! I mean, even though the sounds that they had, they were nice, and the inside looks nice and beautiful and all that good jazz. But you know, I love the sound of that horn, and I love the sound of those turbos, man. I'm a turbo fiend. Ain't nothing. I mean, when you got turbochargers, boy, that's a bad. I remember I drove some buses. We had some buses that were paratransit buses. I don't know if y'all understand what paratransit is all about, but in where I am, it's that we call them paratransit. And the buses were old buses, but I didn't know they didn't tell me they had turbos on. They were turbo diesel. I was like, wow. I mean, I drove all kinds of diesels. That was supposed to be my background. That's what I was supposed to have been, a diesel mechanic. Never made it that way because of prejudice. I had prejudiceness going on when I was in school, and it was crazy. You know, prejudiceness, and that's another reason why. And they thought that they stopped me because I don't work on trucks. And I could go work on a truck. I could get a diesel, you know, and I can get the book, and I can get because the only difference between a diesel now compared to when I was in school in 1994, when I was in the 90s, is you got brains that are in the trucks now. So that means everything's computer controlled. So if I can handle computer controlled vehicles now, and I've been dealing with vehicles for 20 plus years, don't think I can't deal with a diesel, and I understand what a diesel is all about. The biggest thing that they had taught me in school, and even though they didn't teach me really too much about mechanics in school, because I pretty much, it was in me to do it, just like computers. I had computer training all through school, but look at me, I put my own computer together, and without really any schooling. I mean, I run a business, and I've ran businesses without schooling, so it ain't always mean that you need schooling. It's just being an opportunist. That's all what it's about, you know. And then you have individuals that actually create this platform. You know, you got Facebook that has allowed us to allow this platform to be able to build business, and you're making a profit. They want to be paid. That's fine. I haven't even set mine up yet. You know. And I had a buddy of mine that had just got started. He's, you know, I'm not gonna go in detail of who he's all about, because I got people that are watching me, and they may want to cause problems on my end, and I don't have time for it, because I'm not gonna talk it. I'm gonna show you better than I'm gonna tell you. You know, and if you don't want no trouble, it's best to just leave well alone. You know, because this individual was able to know his rights and know who to talk to and everything, and he was able to get that pressure off him. But there was other people that wanted to troll him, and not understanding that Facebook, you want to blame, you want to cry to somebody, cry to Facebook, cry to the ones that allow us to be able to do it. You know, I don't want to be doing nothing for free. I don't care what it is if I don't have to. Now, I'll give whatever free, and it's fine, and that's well and good, but at the end of the day, that does not pay the bills. I don't give a care what nobody else say. That does not pay the bills. That's why I don't knock the modders. I just tell you how to make sure your stuff is right. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I'm not knocking you creating your own content or whatever I mean, that's you got a lot of creative minds out here. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that at all. We got 43 miles and 43 miles, 46 minutes to go. And that's what we have. We have that. You know, we have that. You know, and who isn't gonna try to make money? I'm not knocking nobody. And then some people can't get around. They can't get around. They can't get around. They can't work a regular job. You know, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do what I'm doing. You know, because of my condition. You know, and you know, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. And I learned, I mean, throughout my years of dealing with transportation and having been in transportation since I was a cab driver, because I was a cab driver first. That was my business. You could not touch my business. I didn't even let the cab company touch my business. That company is gone. 98 years gone. And what they got to show for? Nothing. You know, if you are not trying to outlast your competition, or outlast, or be out here for the long haul, you might as well pack it up. You know, found out the trucking company is doing a Chapter 11 thing. I'm not gonna go in detail who it is. Why? Because that's conflict of interest. I don't need that kind of noise on my channel. I mean, on my page and on my channel. You know, but I'm letting you know how these jobs aren't the same anymore. You can't retire no more. They're not. I mean, you used to retire 30 years. You can't even retire. You know, my mom's supposed to. He'll be 65 well, next year, and hopefully she can retire. You know, hopefully she can retire. But you got some folks that are retired and they still gotta work. Why you gotta still work? Because these folks don't want to pay you all your freaking money. You know, technically, when you work 30 years, I mean, cut to the chase, they only pay you 40% of your money. You're not getting 100% of your money. They're not giving you it, and that's where you have to be creative. Man, this truck is mean, boy. Yeah. Turn left. I got you. I'm gonna change my oh, I know what it is. I'm gonna let y'all hear what's his name before I cut off. I know y'all would like to hear him. Where is he at? Morgan Freeman. I'm sure y'all want to hear Morgan Freeman, don't y'all?
At the roundabout, take the 5th exit.
And that's a smart man. Who would have thought that? And then I heard Terminator's on here. Arnold Schwarzenegger's on here too. I want his voice too. They are getting proceeds off of just sending it. That's their voice. They getting paid off of that. That's royalties. People don't understand royalties. They don't understand royalties. You know, like I said, people think they know business. You don't know business. Royalties, residual income is real. It's real. You have to create it. If you don't create it, you can do something once, and it will pay you forever, and it will pay your family forever if you have it willed. You know. You have to be creative. You know, I'm not telling a person not to work a job, and it's fine. I've worked. That's why I'm dealing with the situation. I've worked. I still got 20 years to go. So what the heck do you think I'm gonna be doing with back issues? You think I'm gonna be able to work for Amazon, work for all these other companies? I can't do it. I can't freaking do it. I'm sorry. I can't freaking do it. I just can't do it. And I'm being as honest as I can. You know, I've worked. You know, I've had plow trucks. I was a cab driver. I work on cars. I mean, strenuous work. I can't do it. I can't do it no more. Can't do it. And then thing about it is, you know what gets in the way is people. People get in the way of everything. They kill your dreams. You know, if you let them. You know, they don't even know how to.
2.1 miles. Turn left.
They don't even know how to.
And then turn right.
Oh, they were international. I think I'm gonna have to take. Let me see. After this, I'm gonna go in and drop this truck off, and get it worked on.
Turn right.
Cause I don't know if y'all understand that trucks have to still be worked on. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, Mr. Morgan Freeman. The pleasure's all mine. I love it. I love that voice. That voice. Yeah. Ving Rhames, I think he has it'd been nice if he would have, but you have a lot of people that do a lot of voiceover stuff. That's what celebrities are doing. They're not what you think they're doing. They're not trying to work hard. Who out here trying to work hard? And they don't have to. You work smart. That's what it's about. You work smart. That's what it's about. And it just, you think I'm gonna finish that? Nope. I am done. Bye. That's another one for the record books. Thank you very much. So that's gifts delivered from Kingman to Flagstaff. Okay. So now you see how long it's going to take me now. It's still going to take me 200. What is it? So our experience points is 400 before it actually deemed to 71 is 403,000. I'm 401,847. How long you think it's going to take for me to get there? It's going to take me a few. It's going to probably take me about another 5 trips to get there. I'm going to grab it. Let me see if I can look and see if there's another load. I might set up for another load. That don't mean that I'm going to take the load. Because, see, look at it, 27 hours. You crazy? You think I'm going to drive 27 hours? I can't do it. Now, I'm going to start trying to, once I get past my 12, I'm going to start pinpointing. And I'm going to start probably using my map. Well, I won't even be able to, I'm going to try to go as far as I can. Because it's just, sometimes it can be bad trying to, and I've sat in this seat many a times and done this, played this game, so I'm gonna set up for this run, but I won't do it yet. This will be on the next video. So those that don't want to see it, you don't have to see it. It's not for you. That's the way I say it. It's not for you. If you're not totally supporting me, you're just one of my trolls, then I embrace you. Thank you.
Who would like to see you fail in your journey? That's not going to happen on my watch. Let's go.
Let's go. That's my dude. I don't give a care what nobody say. Morgan Freeman, that's a bad man. Alright, let me go on in and still get my run. That's so I don't lose it. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop. We're gonna drop our truck off at the shop. I'm just gonna secure my run. I gotta do some domestic stuff. I've been in the bed and trying to get myself ready for, trying to get as much rest as I can. I don't get enough rest, because of this stuff technically keeps me down. And if I don't get in the game to kind of vent out, it's gonna be ugly. It's ugly. It's gonna be ugly. It's ugly. It's not going to be. It's ugly.
I may be the vice president of America, but you're the president of this car, and it's time to take action.
That's my dude. That's my dude. I like Morgan Freeman, man. That's a bad man. All right, we're gonna go and take this. We're gonna go over here, and then next time I roll. Oh, I gotta hook up. The thing about it is, when it come down to money, and I'm gonna show y'all something. When it come down to cargo, you gonna do what it takes to get that. You can put money on the table. Trust me. If you're a driver, you gonna do what it takes to get that money. And trust me, I've talked to a lot of drivers. When I was a cab driver, I did the same thing. I took all kinds of runs. I had to get that money. And I had a short time to get it. I only had 12 hours to get that money, and I had miles to feed, rent to pay, and all that other good jazz. I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it, and I didn't let nobody.
Turn right.
I didn't let nobody else stop me from what I wanted to do. I blew a lot of money too, being young and stupid. But I never thought about. No one taught me about. Oh well, so what? No one taught me about business and taught me about. School doesn't teach you about business not unless you're paying for it, and technically they're still not teaching enough. They're not teaching enough.
Turn left.
Okay, so we can go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and take another picture, and that will be it. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Croc 342 out. You have a good one, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.